Iowa's onside while forechecking. Paratino on the shoulder of Cook, took it away. White scores! That is a major rip! Iowa leads for the first time. Sprung for Derflinger. Wins the race to the puck. Dakota Betts angles him off to net front. Backhander save. Rebound jamming away behind the goalie. McKernan score! First as a Heartlander, and we're tied. Kevin McKernan. Tripping minor giveaway. Lewinsky alone. Toe save. Benson. Big leg. Smolek scores! Logan Nelson, and here come the Bears! A sea of fur at Extreme Arena.
From behind the net.
Tyler Bush and Yuki Mura. 2-on-2 rush over the line. Bush, Mura, lane, Deke shoots, goal line, he scores! What a goal! Yuki Mura, 27 seconds into overtime! 7 seconds to go in the season. The fans are going crazy. 4-3, shot wide, that'll do it. Iowa wins in come-from-behind fashion. A perfect end to the season for the Heartlanders. We're dialed in for another family-friendly night of hockey here at Extreme Arena. And with less than a month to go in the regular season, just a few home games left for the Heartlanders to run the game and finish out their second season in the ECHL Strong. And they've had an interesting week against the Wichita Thunder. Last night, Wichita got on the board first. They scored the first 2 goals. Iowa came from behind in one of the most exciting games in the history of Extreme Arena. Down 2-0. There was a goal, a fight, and then Iowa tied it in the final minute with Tommy Paratino scoring. And look at this goal, overtime breakaway winner for Tyler Bush and the Iowa Heartlanders, a 3-2 come from behind win on a Friday night. And that leads us to tonight. It's Iowa and it's Wichita round 3 here at Extreme Arena on Mediacom MC22. Iowa Heartlanders and the Wichita Thunder warming up, getting themselves ready to go for what should be another fun and hopefully close battle. These teams have played all close games this season, all 3-2 finals, all decided in overtime, and finishing up the week here at Extreme Arena with just 4 home games to go in the Iowa Heartlanders' second season in the ECHL. And we welcome you up to the broadcast booth. Hope you're having a fantastic warm Saturday here in Eastern Iowa alongside Chris Peters. My name is David Fine, and Chris, man, we had a special game at Extreme Arena last night.
Absolutely. Anytime you can have a comeback the way that the Heartlanders did, that builds momentum for you.
It's the annual Teddy Bear Toss game at Extreme Arena presented by Steinler Orthopedic Clinic, and it's the Iowa Heartlanders and the Kalamazoo Wings finishing up a 3-game set here from Extreme Arena with your Mediacom keys to victory. This is voice of the Iowa Heartlanders, David Fine. Side Chris Peters, my name is David Fine. Chris, I hope your Thanksgiving main meal was good, because we have a pretty nice side dish on hand a few days after.
Yeah, this is a great way to get all that turkey out of the system, because, I mean, this is going to be a very intense hockey game between 2 great teams here.
Well, you're looking at an incident that happened a few minutes ago between Wheeling and Iowa. This has been the kind of series it's been. And kind of a little bit of a pop on Stephen Leonard, nothing too crazy. Against 2-1 Wheeling here in the second period in front. We resume play with Wheeling taking the puck through center ice. Big burst of speed. DeRousseau sends it through the slot, gets it back, fakes, looks, aims, and he gave it away. McCallion trying to burn Buns. Buns burned him. Toasty knocks him down to the ice. And McCallion ready to maybe drop him for the first time as a Lander. Giveaway by Wheeling. Paratino shoots. Blocked wide of Audio. Landers just 13 shots on net. Wheeling with 18, they're in front by a 2-1 score. Phillips, stick save, rebound, score! Nick Nardella's having a night, 2 goals! Iowa's tied it!
Nick Nardella, how are you? Finds the loose puck, and a great play at the blue line by Tommy Paratino, kept that play alive. And here's the rebound as it pops free, and Nardella takes a slash for his troubles. But that is a well-earned second goal of the night, as number 77 puts one away. And as I mentioned, Paratino made a play at the blue line to keep this play alive. Here's the initial shot. The rebound pops free. Audio can't find it. Uh-oh. Nick Nardella does. 2-2.
2-2 game. Nardella only scored once at the NCAA level this year. Pretty good playmaker for Michigan Tech. Knows a lot of the Heartlanders. Iowa, very CCHA heavy.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I mean, it certainly Michigan Tech had quite a season. And seeing the instant impact here of Nick Nardella in the familiar black and gold. Looking great.
Hobbling puck and an icing on Wheeling. Nardella from Phillips. Iowa scored on their 5th shot. That was their 15th shot. That's the first icing of the game on Wheeling. Derek Army trying to get his boys back responding. It's been a thing for Wheeling this year. So many tight games. Iowa's had many of them go to overtime. Wheeling's had a lot of them decided 1 goal in regulation.
Yeah, yep, and certainly if you're going to lose by 1 goal, or you would hope that you get the point out of it. But yeah, I mean, oh, look out, it's in!
And it's in. Nardella! He's got himself a hat trick! Oh my goodness! Back-to-back shots and rattles in! From Zach White, it's 3-2.
Are you kidding me? Nick Nardella, and the hats are flying at Extreme Arena. The rookie. And here comes the Rat Pack. They got to come collect these hats right off the faceoff. Wheeling actually won it, but they misplay it. It goes right to Nardella, and he roofs it. Take a look again, as this is just a broken faceoff play by the Wheeling Nailers, and you got to look at this crowd just going absolutely bananas. It's going to take a little while to clean it up. The Rat Pack is left, but the hats continue to fly.
11 seconds of separation, back-to-back shots, and he's got himself his first 3 professional goals for a hat trick.
And you said he had 1 goal at Michigan Tech this season.
Uno. And he has traced this game.
All right. Okay. Little hat trick etiquette, people. There is a point at which the hats don't need to come down anymore, and we have reached that point. So we'll get back on with it, but it's 3-2 Heartlanders.
Out of nowhere, Chris.
Unbelievable.
Really, Iowa had not had a whole heck of a lot of pressure. A scramble in front for one, a face-off loss, but it bounced right to Nardella for the other. 11 seconds of separation. That is the 3rd quickest Iowa scored back-to-back goals in their history. The quickest was 7 seconds, and we don't want to tell you how nuts we went for that one. That was Alex Kovanov last year. And Cole Golka also had a quick stretch of goals. So Iowa's leading 3-2. Wheeling hits it off of Nardella, and it goes down the length. Nardella changes after a magical shift.
Unbelievable. I mean, I can't get over it. You know, to go through an entire college hockey season with 1 goal and to have 3 in the early stages of your professional career, and have a hat trick in a game that also gives you the go-ahead goal. Just have a night, Nick Nardella.
I believe that's the first Heartlanders MediaCom MC22 hat trick ever recorded as well. And it's by a guy who hadn't scored a pro goal yet in his first few weeks of a professional career. Wheeling is way offside, and they back up. Also, that may have been an icing that was missed. It was close. Jesse Jock's not worried about that. Twirls in over the line. Backhands it short side. Blocker save. And it's cleared by Wheeling with 2:17 to go in the second. The Iowa Heartlanders suddenly in front 3-2. 2 goals in the last 2 minutes, both from Nick Nardella, who has all 3 Iowa strikes. And one of the most remarkable debuts we've seen for a Heartlander. Again, this is 2nd game, most remarkable opening weekends for a guy that was expected to be more of a passer. Wheeling with a lane, Wishman hoping, wide. Back to Wishman, he shoots again. Mura, here he comes, little bit of speed, Wishman on his side, Yuki going wide, slowing, feeding, oh what a feed, chest save, Audio. Wow.
It's a fun sport, isn't it?
What a feed from Yuki Mura.
Oh my goodness. And that's something that we talked about. Yuki with a tremendous, simple play. He knows he doesn't have the angle to go to the net, so he cuts back and sends a long pass. the two combatants that had the fighting majors now coming back to the bench. That's why you see the guys tapping their sticks. But that is a cross-ice feather pass over 3 different nailers, and it results in a scoring chance for Austin Eastman. Nice save by Audio to cover up the top of the net there. But boy, the energy in this building right now, the energy in this game has just ratcheted up 20, 30 degrees. It's unbelievable.
Chris, it's nights like this, the Heartlanders still building their brand in this area, that you start to see what this building will be as we continue over the next few years of Heartlanders hockey. More and more people coming to their first games.
I mean, absolutely. And these are the moments, these are the memories people are going to have of their Heartlanders games. And I'll tell you what, you know, you said it yourself. It's all about building. It's something. This is a new hockey market. This is a new team. They're still getting to know each other a little bit, but you never hear from anybody that's ever been here that they had a bad time.
The entertainment here, the music, how things pump up, it's a great experience.
And really a gorgeous building, too. One of the better buildings that you'll find in this league, and there are a lot of good ones, but this is a great one.
Robinson muscled away by DeRousseau, but Dylan Robinson strikes Bobby Hampton back, but a lane and a shot. Oh, gobble, Mitch Benson on DeRousseau. Turkey dinner, he holds.
Little turkey from the Eagle there. And I'll tell you what, Mitch Benson, that's an important save here as well. The Heartlanders have sucked all of the momentum onto their side right here, and they have to keep it. And the goaltender has to get a pad change here. He's got a little equipment break, so we're going to have a slight break in the action here as we get another look at the save that he just made. And we were talking about how good of a skater he is. Well, it's really important to have your skates tied, and so that's what he's doing right now. And you know, I remember when my little brother was a goalie, it took about 20 minutes to get his pads on.
Oh, don't curse us with that. There's 46 seconds left in the second.
No, I know, but look at how quick he had it on and off. And again, it kind of handcuffs him. He's had 2 where he had to kind of get his mask in the way. And then, the other thing about a goalie, if even anything is a degree off or there's something that's just slightly wrong on their pads, they don't like it at all. They're going to fix it immediately, as they should. Focus, such an important piece of the puzzle for goaltending, and Mitch is ready to go.
Down puck, Iowa wins it. Phillips lowers the shoulder. Again, he was our player to watch. Plays like that, that's an underrated play. That's why we put him there. Want to appreciate a guy that brings a good two-way skating mindset to the blue line. Defensively oriented, having a great game as well. Here he puts a little feather on it to White. Lays it through the middle of the ice. Final 25 of the period. Kucherik, who just fought, carries over the line. Still looking for pro goal 1. It's been a night of special occasions for that with Nick Nardella. First 3 of his pro career. Phillips jostles it wide, left to White. 10 to go in the period. Zakadik, a hold and a stretch. Kucherik hit off the body in front. 3 to go. Just about do it for the second, and it will. The Iowa Heartlanders score twice in an 11-second span. Nick Nardella, first 3 goals of his pro career, and the Heartlanders through 40 minutes suddenly lead by 1.